Chris Jenkins with Charlotte Vibe with your Carolina Panthers report. And as always, I'd like to start with the injury report, which is a lot shorter, if I can get it out of my hands, today than it was yesterday. Limited participation in practice. We had Devin Funchess, who was rumored to maybe be expecting a baby, is why he was out yesterday, but he had limited participation in practice today. Cam Newton was limited as well, and Chris Manhurt. So Donte Jackson, he was a full participant, and I can't talk today. It's a little cold out here. You see I have on my jacket. But Donte Jackson was a full participant in practice today, and Ron Rivera said that Devin Funchess looked good, and he also made some comments about Donte.
Dante moved around very well. He really did. They worked him really hard yesterday. He had no residuals this morning, so we put him out there and let him do his normal routine. And hopefully he has no ill effects tomorrow morning.
Now, continuing on with that secondary, a lot of people have been on James Bradberry's case lately. And James was critical of himself as well, and he said that he's been pretty much inconsistent these last couple of games, 3 games to be exact. Coach Ron Rivera also gave his opinion about how James has been playing lately.
I think that's a fair assessment because you watch the many good things that he does and then something bad happened in each one of those games, and he knows it. And I really appreciate him characterizing that because I do think that's a very fair assessment. I mean, the young man has played spectacular for us at times and done really good things, and then unfortunately a little inconsistency. And I think that goes along with as he continues to grow and learn that position.
So, that secondary, again, obviously has been under fire lately with some of the big plays that they've been giving up. Corn Elder struggled a lot last week as well. Coach Rivera was asked about his plans for this weekend's matchup against Tampa. He said basically he's not going to tip his hat about what's in store, but he does have a plan in place for this Sunday, which may look different than it did last week. He also mentioned the need to get the guys that normally play nickel, like Captain and Corn, some more reps. So to be, some due diligence on their part to get them some more reps on the outside, just in case they have to prepare for something like what happened this past Sunday with Donte Jackson going out pretty early. What about the practice facility? Have you guys heard about this? There's been rumors that they've been looking at some land down in York County, and so Coach Rivera was asked on his opinion of that facility being down there. Kind of jokingly said, hey, it would help me out being closer to my house where I live at, but said that he can't really talk too much about it until Tepper opens up, but they have talked about what they want it to look like, and I think that's a pretty good indication. And Tepper said it, that there's going to be something new. But if they talked about what it's going to look like, that to me will lead to believe that it's not going to be what I had thought, maybe putting a dome or some covering over the current practice fields. Looks like they may be actually going for a new facility. Lastly, I've heard online, I got to stay on Twitter, and some people have talked about what reporters are asking coaches and players, wanting to see something different, wanting to get some more information. So one of the things I always talk about is I work for you guys. Everybody that's watching, if you have a question for a player, if you have a question for a coach, I like to say I work for you, so send those questions to me, please, whether it's leaving a comment below, tweeting at me, or even on Instagram. Leave those comments, and I promise I will do my best to work for you guys so that I can be the best connection a fan has to these players and coaches. So as always, I appreciate you watching.